For this project, we will be testing a website rating form built with Next.js. The tools that we'll use to test this application will be Jest, the React testing library, Supertest, and Cypress. Before we get started, let's get familiar with the application. So as you see, we have some fields that are required and they're marked as such. So for example, if I start typing the name into the name input, and then I decide I don't want to add a name, and I hit the backspace to clear everything out, then we see the error message, please enter a name. And the same will happen for age, email, or comments. The phone field is not required. However, it must match the format given in our placeholder text. So for example, if I type in and I add the required fields to satisfy the form requirements, and I try to submit, I'll get an error indicating that the phone number must match the requested format. Also, you notice as I entered values for all the required fields, the submit button turned from inactive to active. So I'll delete all the information inside of our required comment field. And you notice that the submit button is no longer clickable. But once I add in any text here to satisfy the requirement, then the submit button is active again. So let's go back and enter a phone number under the required format and submit the form. And so now the data is successfully accepted. And so you're redirected to the thanks page, and you see the message, thanks for your feedback. And there's a button that we can click to go back to the home page. And that will send us back to the main page where we see the form. When we fill out our form and submit the data successfully, the data is sent to our MongoDB database, which is housed on Mongo Atlas. So if I refresh my screen here, then we can see the data that I just submitted from our front end.